Good morning, my amazing people. Happy Friday to you. January 24th, 2025. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the Bloodline. Is it dead? I'm starting to think so. We'll start off from the back. We'll start from the bottom and work our way to the top. We'll start off with Tama and the guys at the bottom, like Tama and Jimmy. Let's talk about Jimmy for a minute. I just feel like Jimmy's lost. Like, he's in no place. Jimmy has no place anywhere. He's just kind of bouncing around. It's like they don't know what to do with him. They try to keep him relevant. They try to keep him active. But it's like they got nothing to do with him. They don't have a story for Jimmy. And I hope they figured that out, because I like Jimmy. I really do. I mean, Jay's got the world in front of him, but Jimmy's got nothing. And I'm really hoping they can figure something out for Jimmy quick. And then Tama, I don't know what the hell's going on with the other one. I have no idea what's going on with him. Like, he got hurt and just hadn't been back. They may have just decided to do away with him. I don't know what's going on with that dude. But Tama is he's legit. Like, he's there. I feel like he's got a future there. He's crazy. I don't know what's going on with him. And then you got Solo. I'm sorry. You got I'm having a Monday this morning. Jacob. Those two guys are kind of linked together right now. They're also kind of floating out in space with no leadership, nowhere to go. Don't know what to do with them. Is Solo with them? Is he not? Will we finally get I kind of was telling somebody last night, are we going to get like a 2-on-2 Solo run back to Roman, and you'll have Roman and Solo, and then on the other side you'll have Jacob and Tama. I don't know how exciting that is, but okay, cool. Because I think they've legitimately destroyed the Bloodline. That's what this video is about. I feel like they've just killed it. They've destroyed the Bloodline. Like, it's nowhere near what it was. This time last year, man, the Bloodline was it. So it's like the last couple of years. Again, I wasn't watching before this time last year. But I had to go back and watch a lot, and I've caught up, and I get it. But it's a joke. They have destroyed the Bloodline storyline. And Roman Reigns. I will go off on a Roman rant here. Like, you have completely destroyed Roman. We've seen Roman maybe 3 times since he's been back. Maybe 4. We're supposed to see him next week. I believe it was next Monday that he said he would come out and we'll see him. But, okay. That's the after Saturday Night Main Event and right before the Rumble, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know if... Yeah, that'll be the Monday before the Rumble. Like, I don't know. I just think it's lame. I really am, WWE. I'm trying really hard to stay. I'm not going anywhere. You got me for life, you know. But, like, come on, man. Like, I'm a big football guy, so, like, with me, you know, when I was younger, there was no way in hell you'd catch me watching Monday Night Football over WWE back in the Attitude Era days. This year, I kind of flip back and forth. And this just shouldn't be a thing. You know, unless my Eagles are playing, I shouldn't really care about watching Monday Night Football. Especially because most of the time the game's trash anyway. But, like, if WWE's not appealing, if Monday Night Raw's not appealing, then I'm going to turn it over. Like, I'm going to change it. And, you know, banger, man. Come on, you have the ability to do that. Do it. I don't understand why you don't. It's like you choose to suck. Like, we could do this, but no, we're not. Because we want to slow cook. Yeah, you know what? With your slow cooking, take that somewhere else, man. I'm over the long-term booking. At first, I was all about it. Things are changing. I think my eyes are opening more now to this being a complete disaster. It doesn't have to be. Like, there are so many things you could do to keep that from happening. Like, you can do better. It's just that you won't. And I don't understand. It's like anybody who watches or plays Madden on NFL, like on video games, right? You play Madden, right? Okay, well, years ago, Madden, and I'm going to say this, well, you know what? Let's not even do that. Let's go WWE. Back when Nitro was on WCW, right? Vince knew you had to have bangers on, bro. Like, you had to keep them from watching the other guys on the channel at the same time, right? You had to do things. So you had Rock, Stone Cold, you know, you had a good slew of dudes that kept you tuned into their network, right? And kept you away from the other guys. That was hard to do back then. I was one of them. On one TV I had one, on one TV than the other, and I was recording on VHS on both of them. But the whole fact of the matter is, you want to be able to keep people tuned into your show. Well, when you don't have any competition, you ain't got to worry about that. When you don't have any competition, you do what the hell you want to do. Well, WWE doesn't have any competition. You can bring up the other guys, AEW, whatever. That's not competition. That show is awful. They don't have the talent. They don't have the scripts. They don't have anything going on. I've tried to watch AEW. I watched it a little bit back when Cody was there, and a little bit after. Like, I just could never get into that. And I have every now and then. If it's on, I'll flick it over just to see what's going on. But I can't get trapped into that. It's not good enough of a show, and it's just not. WWE has no competition. I can sit here and fuss and cry and complain all I want about WWE. It's still the only thing wrestling on that I'm going to watch. So I'm going to watch it. I just feel like they've destroyed the Bloodline altogether. The storytelling sucks. That was their number one story last year. They've completely annihilated it since Cody won, since Cody beat Roman. They didn't have a plan for that after. Again, I'm going to say it again. The whole WrestleMania last year was a fluke. You know, that was all Vince McMahon got charged. Rock got a phone call, or Rock called Triple H, one or the other. I don't know who called who. I don't care about that documentary. None of that was right. They just put that all together. Phone call was made. Rock showed up the next night. I'm taking Cody's spot at WrestleMania. I'm going for the title against Roman. You know, Dwayne's ego got in the way, and then boom, accidents happen, and they just kind of rolled with the punches. It was like, well, crap, man. We're just going to go with what the crowd wants and make this happen. And it turned out to be an epic event. It turned out to be historical. That WrestleMania last year was amazing, but they didn't do anything to make that happen. All they did was just take what was given to them. They're like, well, crap. The crowd kind of freaked out. The Cody Crybabies, myself, showed up because I was one yelling for Cody since he won the Rumble. They just let the fans have it, what they wanted, and it worked out to the best. And they kind of ate off that, and to make it out to be Paul Levesque is this, you know, awesome, you know, great wizard that, you know, constructed all of this. No, man, he had this fall in his lap. I'm not trying to take any smoke away from Triple H, but dude, let's be real. He didn't do anything. That last year's WrestleMania fell in his lap. That's it. There's been no good writing this year at all. And I'm all about the stories. I'm all about the writing. There hasn't been crap for writing. Name me one good feud outside of the Punk McIntyre feud this past year. Name another one. And that one wasn't fantastic, but it was decent. I was sure paying attention to that one. The matches were good. The dialogue was good. They had good promos. They did great together. That was the only thing, in my opinion, out of 2024, outside past WrestleMania, that was watchable and was intriguing. The Bloodline storyline has gone completely downhill, starting with the Great Value Bloodline, which is Solo leading the pack and bringing all these other guys in. Jacob was an excellent find. Love Jacob Fatu. He's going to be the future. I understand that. I get that. Everybody's going to want that Fatu Roman Reigns feud coming up, which I assume is going to happen sooner than later. They'll slow cook it though, because that's what they do. But I think they depend too much on that long-term booking, and I think sometimes it bites them in the butt. And it's boring. There's so many people at the top right now that are just boring. And the people I want to see, you never see. You never see Roman. You never see LA Knight. You know, you just don't. Those are two guys right there off the top of my head I like to see all the time. You don't ever see either one of them. It's like, I was telling somebody last night, like, once you get it's like the U.S. title is a curse. Once you get the U.S. title, where do you go? You vanish. Like, I was so happy when LA Knight won the U.S. title and beat Logan Paul. Now I regret it. And I like Logan Paul a lot. I'm happy he's coming back. And I always said, if he come back full time, dude, he'd be a nightmare. He would literally take over the WWE if he came back full time. That's how much I think of Logan Paul. I do. Everybody hates Logan Paul. I love him. That's usually when I like him. If everybody else can't stand him, I'm usually their fan. And it's because he's saying things nobody wants to hear. He's talking to them like they don't want to be talked to. Guess what? I like that. That's good. I don't want to hear how we respect everybody. I don't want to hear that crap, dude. Punch them in the mouth and take their belt. And that's Logan Paul. That's what Logan Paul does. Logan Paul's not here to make friends. Logan Paul's to win titles. I like that. I like that character. I like that. That's good. That's what it's missing. I don't like all this. Everybody's coming out to the ring praising Cody. You've been carrying the company on your back for the last year. No, you haven't. Cody's defended his title a handful of times against trash opponents. Has had zero good feuds. I'll give this much to Kevin Owens' feud. It's not good. It's not interesting. It's boring. There's so much boring going on. Like, give me good promos. Give me good wrestling. Defend your title against legitimate opponents. Come on. Where are all these other guys? What are we even doing? But Roman is dead. Bloodline is dead. And you got to fix it. And this is the time to do it, because this is you got the opportunity right here on the road to WrestleMania to fix the Bloodline situation. Because it's dead. It is. The pulse is missing. You're flatline. Fix it. Now. It's WrestleMania season. Get it done.